So here's how I use Readable Pro. I have an article that I've written, and I'm going to just copy it and paste it right in here. And you can go log into readable.com and get a free account to start with. But this is really pretty much all there is to it. The article is in here. One of the first things that I like to check is how well it's scored right here at the Flesch Kincaid grade level. And you want to make sure that this is below 7.5. 7.5 or below. Most audiences, you really don't want to exceed that number. Even for very sophisticated audiences, you want to try to keep the language as simple as possible. And so that's pretty much it. This, of course, this article qualifies. And what you will find is the more you do this, the more your writing will tend to easily conform to, getting a really good score here. And the program basically teaches you how. It shows you, for instance, right here, you see this headline or this sentence is highlighted. And when you hover over it, it tells you that it's long. Consider writing it to be shorter. Let's see if we can find some other things. So here's another one. The sentence is very long. They have standards as far as how long the sentence needs to go. Tells you if you've got words that don't make sense. Of course, I just made this one up. And I intend to keep it there, which is fine. Same with this one here. Kind of just using conversational language. And then let's just see if we can find anything else. There are other factors. Let's look at this here. It's basically giving you a little grammar tip, which I'm going to ignore. Again, just kind of stylistically, that's how I write. And so I'm keeping that consistent. But as you run this test, you'll see there's a lot of different ways you can use it. And I'm going to show you one other feature that comes with this. Now, this is the paid version. It's quite inexpensive. I think it's probably less than $25 per year. And considering that I use this almost every day as a writer, of course it's well worth it. And most people, I think, will find that it's certainly worthwhile. Let's put this on pause while it's loading. It's being a little bit slow to load here, although that's not normally the case. Right, so what we're going to do is go to Text Lab here, and we're going to check out for keyword density. That's another feature that I think you'll find very useful, especially if you're doing writing that is going to be used for search engine optimization. So let's take a look at this tool here, keyword density. So now that we have that up, let's go ahead and paste the text in here and hit analyze. And you can see over here now you've got one word, 2 word, and 3 word phrases. And so in this case, I'm looking to see if there's any 2 or 3 word phrases that could be helpful in terms of the search engine rankings that we're looking for. So in this case, something like secondary keywords, because this article is about content marketing. Primary and secondary might come in useful, those type of things. Anyway, this will give you some idea of the keywords that are repeated throughout the text, as well as the density. And you want to be sure that, of course, if you're using this article online and you don't want to get penalized for over-optimizing, in other words, using too many of the same keyword, and looking to the search engines like you're trying to stuff the article or the content with a certain keyword, then you want to watch the density. In this case, with these densities all under 1, except for maybe some basic words here that would not be considered keywords, this is doing fine. If you start seeing high percentages, gosh, I don't know what that would be, probably 5, 6, 7, and beyond percent, then you probably have too many of those words in there and you want to cut them back. But this little tool, the keyword density tool, is just one of many tools on this website. It's sort of like a Swiss Army knife for analyzing your writing pieces. And I also, by the way, find it very helpful for fine-tuning your writing. You'll get tips just through how it tells you what's going on with your articles that will get you into good habits. In other words, things like not using passive voice too much, and keeping your sentences and your words brief and concise and understandable, things like that. It actually, through creating a habit of writing that way, will improve your writing over time. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk to you again soon.